We ride shotgun with police to witness how a routine traffic stop spirals out of control when a panicked driver makes the fateful choice to flee. What grave consequences await this suspect? Let's watch it all play out. 30-year-old rideshare driver Alexandra begins her Saturday night by meeting friends at a local pub around 9:30 p.m. Needing to make money, she disregards how many drinks she's consumed, assuming she's fine to pick up passengers. That decision will soon haunt her.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Simple. Hey, I'm Deputy Green with the Sheriff's Office. Hey, reason I'm stopping you, okay, first off, alright, when you were stopped over there at the red light after coming over the Bridge of Lions, okay, you were stopped way past the stop bar, and your car was completely in the crosswalk.
Okay.
Okay, you can't be parking in the middle of the crosswalk, because if people are trying to cross, obviously, they can't walk through your car, right?
That makes sense.
Okay, as you were coming down Cathedral over there, okay, do you remember where you started drifting over to the left?
Yes.
And you almost hit that parked car?
Yes.
Okay, and then as you turned here, all right, you turned here very quick onto this road, which is King Street. Okay, so that's why I stopped you. One, you were parked in the crosswalk up there. Two, you drifted over and almost smashed into that parked car.
I did not almost smash into the parked car. I'm a Lyft. I'm trying to get to my customers.
Okay, do you remember, but you remember almost hitting it?
No, I didn't almost hit it.
Well, you just told me that you did.
I did not. I said I moved over to the lane, and all of a sudden, I was in the lane where I was trying to move over. There's a parked car that's in the middle of the white line in the lane.
Right, but you started drifting over, almost hit it, and you swerved over to the right.
That's not what happened.
Okay, well, listen, I'm just telling you what I saw. Okay.
Around 1 a.m., Deputy Kovac spots Alexandra improperly stopped in a crosswalk, nearly causing a collision. His body cam shows she seems disoriented with bloodshot eyes, slurred responses. She blames the idling engine but refuses to disclose whether she was drinking. Kovac requests her license and registration. But suddenly, with sirens still blaring, Alexandra shifts gears and peels out, fleeing the traffic stop by any means necessary.
Okay, and also parked in the crosswalk. Okay, do you have your driver's license, your registration, insurance?
I sure do. Can you give this?
What's that?
I said, can you bear with me?
I didn't even say anything.
It's the light.
It's just my light.
I know, but it's a little invasive.
It's not invasive.
It is.
What are you... St. John, she's taking off. She's heading towards... She's took her right on St. George. She's signaled too.
Speeding at over twice the limit through quiet neighborhoods, Kovac pursues the rogue rideshare driver as she blows through stop signs like they don't exist. Alexandra narrowly misses parked cars and pedestrians leaping out of harm's way. Her panicked attempt to evade consequences leaves shock and destruction in its wake. After getting twisted around chasing this suspect, Kovac loses track of her ride. But circling back, he and Sergeant Harris located the vehicle mangled and crashed through a wooden perimeter fence into someone's quaint suburban front yard.
I'm on Cathedral. I just lost her. It looks like 1023. She's signal forward. She's running. Get on the ground. You're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. Get on your stomach. Please. Get on your stomach now. Get on your stomach.
Please. I have a 2-year-old. Please. I have a 2-year-old.
You're gonna get tased if you move.
Never go out. Please. 2-year-old. I have a 2-year-old.
St. John's, I'm working on getting her secured. I can't give you an address. We're in a side yard.
Please. I never
Put your feet out.
Never. Please. I'm a good person. Please. I never
She's not secure yet. I'm working on it. Put your arms behind your back.
I never go out, please. I've never done anything like this. I'm scared. Please.
You just made a bad decision.
I know, but I'm
Sit up.
scared.
10-4. I'll give you an address in a sec. If you keep going north on St.
I'm
George, you'll
scared.
see a tree in the road.
Hold on, give me a second. Please, I'm scared. I'm such a good person, please.
St. John, start fire rescue. Her motor's on fire. You done messed up.
I'm sorry.
Rushing from their cruiser, Kovacs and Harris spot Alexandra emerging from her smoking vehicle. But despite its flattened front, missing headlight, and leaking fluids, she attempts scaling the wreckage to run again. Drawing his taser, Kovacs orders Alexandra to stop, but she continues pleading and resisting, nearly stumbling into the SUV flames. The frenzied suspect only complies after Harris wrestles her arms to cuff her.
Look, your car's on fire.
I understand that. I've never done anything in my life.
Yeah, well, you made a bad choice.
What happened? Please tell me what happened.
What's happening? Look what you just did. Look what you just did.
Okay,
Look at all this.
One bad mistake makes up for a...
You got anything illegal on you?
No, of course not. No, of course not.
Take a seat.
Well, you have a strap.
Take a seat. St. John's, I got the fire out. If you can keep fire rescue coming, just check the vehicle and check my subject.
We have posts, paneling, vehicle headlight, Toyota. Oh my God, it's in their yard.
Sobbing in the backseat patrol car, the consequences of her reckless decisions visibly sink in for Alexandra, as officers control the growing fire now engulfing her demolished ride. At the station, Sergeant Harris calls Alexandra's fiancé, Seth, to update him on the shocking incident. Understandably dismayed, Seth says her destructive behavior is unbelievable as their toddler awaits mommy's return home. Alexandra breathed a 0.15 BAC test, nearly twice the legal limit, cementing her driving under the influence offense. Following lab testing and compiling eyewitness accounts, prosecutors officially charge Alexandra with number 1, fleeing to elude police; number 2, driving while intoxicated; number 3, reckless endangerment; number 4, resisting officer without violence. Facing 5 years prison if convicted, Alexandra appears at her arraignment hearing. There, the state attorney reveals investigators further recovered open containers of alcohol from Alexandra's impounded rideshare vehicle. Her lawyer argues Alexandra panicked because this dedicated single mom feared losing her rideshare job and sole income source. But the judge set stringent bail and pretrial conditions, suspending Alexandra's license indefinitely. Amidst the sensational public fallout, Alexandra struggles internally, flooded by shame and guilt as she replays her near-death experience fleeing authorities. She stewed for days in jail, terrified she'd never see her babies again before barely scraping together bail with the little savings they had. Though yearning to embrace her toddlers when she returned home to gather belongings, Alexandra's fiancé Seth demanded she keep her distance, refusing contact without supervised visitation. He felt utterly betrayed, realizing the true scope of Alexandra's deception, concealing her spiraling substance abuse. Stripped of work, family, and freedom while awaiting trial, Alexandra plummets into further despair and isolation. Once stable housing falls through, she secretly sleeps in her impounded car to prevent imposing more turmoil on loved ones. Hitting rock bottom, Alexandra finally accepts she needs help more than public defenders and promises can provide. Through intensive rehabilitation, Alexandra slowly mends the deeper wounds fueling her addiction and denial for years. While possibly too late to spare criminal penalties, with rigorous counseling and community support, Alexandra restores self-trust by facing past trauma head-on. Now determined to rebuild her life honestly, Alexandra makes amends without expectations, first to those endangered, then loved ones, and finally, herself. Through accounting for past mistakes, she regains the inner strength to advocate for other marginalized people traversing the justice system. Stripped of driving privileges and needing to raise bail money, Alexandra's fiancé relegates her to the couch. Her mugshot also goes viral online once local media reports on the rideshare driver's wild joyride. This night of impaired choices derailed far more than Alexandra's ride home. Through avoiding accountability for her actions, this panicked mom now loses precious time with her toddlers facing months fighting severe criminal charges. Rather than trusting her intuition to pause and pull over safely, Alexandra fled recklessly, risking lives while destroying personal property. This fateful night reveals the extreme costs when attempting to speed past consequences. Because eventually, justice catches up to those fleeing the scene of the crime. Now, Alexandra must pick up the shattered pieces of her life as her story continues unfolding. Will the justice system show mercy? How will she redeem herself after betraying the public's trust? The ending remains unwritten. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned by subscribing for case updates as this disgraced rideshare driver faces judgment for her shocking decisions turned into a viral spectacle online. Until next time.